So what is food cycle or Janavi? What do you mean by food cycle or food web?
Plants and animals link each other by eating and eaten for food is called a food chain.
Food calls a food chain. Okay. So I just continue with the first food chain we discussed. It is others, can you mute it? Some sound is coming from houses. Okay.
Ma'am, I just joined now.
Okay, fine. Now those who joined, can you mute it? We continue with the class because morning session we didn't have any class. So I want to finish it. I complete this, and when you come for Monday, you have a written test, not MCQ, written test of this chapter. Okay. So I will be sending the workbook answers today or by tomorrow. Monday you have to come for the written class test. Clear? Yes. Because the annual, your final examination also going to be written. Okay. So the first
exam in December.
I don't think PT2 you're supposed to have before December. So this is November, no? So you will come to know at the end of this month. But if there is second midterm, you have correct. Total 4 exams in a year. First term, periodic test 1, then periodic test 2, and then okay. So before Christmas, you may have
periodic test 1, MCQ.
Ma'am, periodic test 1. Term 1, periodic test 2, term 2.
Term 2. So period test 2 maybe I think it's maybe MCQ format. Suppose the school is opening from January onwards, it might be a written also. Don't know. Okay. So let us wait for it.
Periodic test is between December and November.
Yeah, between December means before you go for.
And our next exam written that is
on March.
Term 2. It is on March.
Okay, fine. Can you? Okay. So far no information is come. So I will tell you. You don't have to worry. Okay. So the first food chain, once again I tell you, the grass will be eaten by grasshopper. So grass is the producer. Those are eating others. We are consumers. And in this food cycle, grasshopper is the primary consumer. First it will eat. Then birds will eat. Bird will eat grasshopper. Then grasshopper will eat the snake, and snake will eat. Snake will be eaten by owl.
And grasshopper will eat snake.
Birds will eat grasshopper. Grasshopper mainly eat insects. Sometimes ant and all those things. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are not talking about it. We are just thinking about how these creatures are eaten by someone and how this food chain continued. Okay. So our life also is a cycle. It will continue just like we are having day and night every day. It will continue. So grasshopper will be eaten by crows or any birds, small birds. Then the snakes can eat the birds. Snakes not only eat the birds, it will eat the egg of the hen. It will eat the chicks. It will also eat
small
rat
animals
also. Yeah,
rats.
small rats also. It will be eaten. And owl will eat the snake. And also, you know, another one which will eat the what you call for that fellow kiri. Kiri, what you call?
Mongoose.
Mongoose will eat the snake also. Okay. Yes. Anyway, in this food chain, we are not talking about it.
in Malayalam, kiri bamboo.
Yes, that is the one. Okay. So sometimes we are like that, no? Mongoose and snakes, fight one another. We want to kill someone. We want to kill someone, correct?
And
Okay, fine. Let it be. Okay, fine. So
not only owl, eagle and other
eagle. Anyway, in this they are only give one example, that is owl. So owl, after that owl will die. After so how many days owl may die, it will decompose. So when they decompose, the mushrooms will grow. Mushrooms and fungus and all will grow on the trees and all. You have seen it. So that will be eaten by the grass, and grass will be again not eaten. They are taking the nutrients from this waste material like dry leaves, all that. So that is this cycle continue. Okay. So that means this is what I told. Importance of the nature. I told you when some of you present the wildfire. When you present the wildfire, I told you without the nature, without the plants, we cannot live. Because this is the reason. If there is no plant, grasshopper will not live. If there is no grasshopper, birds will not live because they want to eat some worms and some flies and they want to eat. If they are not there, naturally
And
birds,
fruits
yeah,
also.
birds will not have nothing to eat, so they will die.
And
If
fruit.
birds are not there, snakes and will not be there. Okay, snakes and other creatures who not only snakes, there are fox also eat the birds and all. So all other animals like
And
carnivores.
cats.
Carnivore and omnivores, these will not be remained. Okay, if they are not there, yes.
Even herbivores can't live because
Before
of grass.
the snakes will eat the birds' eggs and the birds, right? So
Birds,
if
they will eat the egg also, they will eat the birds also. But you
the
see
bird-
snake,
And without the bird, there would be no egg.
if there are no bird, nothing to eat by snake. So there won't be snake, there won't be fox, there won't be anything. And if
Cat.
there is no snake, this type of birds will not live.
Ma'am,
So the
ma'am,
who is
Ma'am,
is the
and
main-
without
who is
and
the
ma'am,
main
also
producer?
without any
Plants.
animals there, the decomposers will also die, right?
Those who
nature.
I'm
decomposes
telling,
means,
if the birds are humans,
yeah, if there is no bird, no plants, will the human being will survive?
No, ma'am.
We are the people who eat plants, animals, everything. Correct.
if there is no bird,
Okay, leave it.
yeah, if
So
there is
this
no
is,
bird,
yeah.
no.
So this is another food cycle in the water. So just now I have showed you one example of a food cycle in the land. Okay, on the land, how the food cycle. And this is another cycle which is in the water. Okay, water also have the same food cycle. Okay, so the first one producer is here plants. Okay, yeah. So what are the things here? There are two things. Fish. We are starting from
And the
fish. The main producer is fish. So there are fish produce some waste. Waste means fish also will expel, no? Number two. That is why in the aquarium and all, you will see that black color, small dirty things. And do you think how does the water become dirty? Because of they are expelling the waste from their body. And you know very well, whenever your mother buy the fish and she will clean all the waste products and she wash it and she will cook for you.
I put my fish in the well, ma'am. We put the fish in well.
Okay. Now what is the use of? Yeah, what is the use of the small bacteria? You must have seen some worms and or inside the water, small. It is moving in the water. White microbes. Okay, microbes are there. Then alga, fungus, all these things will be there. So alga will eat the waste of the fish. Okay, and these microbes, what they do while they are having, they will convert the waste material into fertilizer or manure. Then the aquatic plants means the plants which grow aquatic. We call the plants which grow in the water, we call them aquatic plants. There are so many aquatic plants, no? Pile and all. You must have seen. Sometimes we eat plants. Yeah. Algae is not organism. It is not a plant. Okay. Algae is an organism. Algae and all comes under this. Algae, bacteria, then small worms.
And some fish eat algae.
Yes. Okay. These
Mom, it's algae, right?
algae, no, algae. We call it algae. So G can pronounce as G as well as ga sound. So depending upon the thing, some we call it G, some we call it ga. That is why we are calling goat, G-O-A-T. Are we calling jot? No. Okay, that is it. Okay, so that is English. English language is not consistent. Every time it is changing. And you will get the same sound, the same words and all that things with a different meaning. So that is the point. Okay. So microswarms are, which will be turned the thing into manure, the waste material into manure, like earthworm and all doing that one. And then that will be absorbed by the plants. Okay. Then what does plants do? What is the work of green plants? Purification of water.
Purify the water. They
Yeah.
take the carbon dioxide
Yes.
water and
It
make it
purify
into
the
oxygen.
water and produce the oxygen for
Oxygen.
the plants. Okay, they absorb the carbon dioxide from all the waste material and then they release the oxygen because
And
plants
the
need,
fish need oxygen
yeah,
and water.
yeah, plants need to make food, no? They want to cook the food, so they require carbon dioxide. So from the waste material they get the carbon dioxide and they will absorb that and they will release the oxygen, and that is why the fishes, sometimes fishes come on the top of the aquarium. Have you observed that? Why do they come? Why do they come over there? Do you know that?
To take
To gain oxygen. Okay, especially in the morning
And
hours.
sometimes like that dolphins will also come.
Yeah, morning hours they come in because in aquarium, you know, we don't plant the aquatic plants much. Okay, we
Having
keep
bell
only,
also.
sometimes we keep the plastic shop plants inside instead of keeping some real plants. So the fish require oxygen, so that is why they are coming on the top of the aquarium. And then in the morning hours the sunlight is not so hot.
Every time see my lot of guppies coming at the top of the well.
Morning hours sunlight is not strong, it is not so hot, so that is the time they come and take the oxygen. If the afternoon, the fish will not come upstairs because water will become hot, no, in the afternoon session.
Ma'am, should we
And
learn
so
this,
I
ma'am?
give the
This
food.
is-
Can I say something?
This all things. Why did I ask? I can give you this type of some creatures I will give you, and you have to arrange in a food cycle. For example, I just give you like that: grasshopper. Then I will give you the owl. Then I'll give you snake. Then I can give you grass. So
And
like that
bluebird.
jumbled. Okay. Like
Bluebird.
that.
Then we can
Yeah.
keep it correctly.
Then what else? Snake.
Bluebird.
Then 6 birds. Birds or crow, something else. Okay. Like that jumbled words I will give you. Yeah. Mushroom. That is about the first slide, no? I can give you so many other examples. It is not only this. Here we are showing only one slide. I will give you this type of names and then I will tell you to arrange a food cycle using this. That means what you do? You have to arrange it. Now it is in jumbling words, correct?
Yes.
1 minute. This is coming. Someone is talking, but the sound is breaking. I can hear pum 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 sound. Felix, can you mute it? Your network is not okay. Can you just mute it, Felix? His video is stuck. So, like that, jumbled words. Then I told you, arrange a food cycle. Then what? How do you draw this? You don't have to draw this way. First, what you write? Grass.
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 And we have to. Ma'am, should we write that? Should we write that producer is primary?
No need. That is only for you to understanding. I told.
Okay.
Okay, you just put an arrow like this, and you will write birds. Then after birds comes snake. Then comes owl. Then come mushroom.
And then again.
Then last grass. Okay. So you have to arrange. So don't worry. I will make you to do some examples like that. Okay. Now we will just discuss the matter. Afterwards, I will give you some example for you to draw a food cycle or arrange the animals in a food cycle or in a food web. Okay. And this is also another cycles. This is some more examples. Okay. This is from the sea, and this is what is happening in the on the land. Okay, so
with the help of an algae form.
so first let us discuss the first one on the land. Okay, nutrient cycling in the forest. So in the forest, how it is here, so many food web is there. Okay, why? We have a small mouse over there. Have you seen? You have seen a rabbit over there, and you have a fungi over there. Have you seen? Where you round, you can see so many creatures on the board. Have you observed?
A red-tailed hawk.
And then there is a fox is there. There is plants are there. Then there is a red tail. Oh, this one is everything moving.
Even there's a solar energy.
Solar energy, sun is there on the top. Okay.
Yes. And the bird. The bird is moving. And vultures there.
Yes, vultures are there. Okay, fine.
A squirrel.
So you can see a hawk. There's a hawk means it is just like an eagle. We call it in Malayalam Aryan and Irula. It will usually comes to you have not heard. It is just like a eagle, but it will.
I know that the Malayalam word I have.
Ma'am, I heard it in Animal Planet.
Aryan and Irula, we call it, because that is hawk. It is just like a eagle. It is just like an eagle. And what they do, if you have lovebirds and finches, and if you are growing in your house, it will come and eat them. Okay, if it is in your, if it is inside the, what you call, even in the
Cage.
nest, in the cage, if your cage is not protected well, they will come and going on poking on the small lovebirds and finches and all, and they will kill it and they will eat. Okay,
Ma'am, I have a pet.
yeah, because why I'm telling that, I have some
Keep it safe,
finches, some birds. One day, two
plan
finches.
By the finches.
Finches
By
means
that
they are
you
like
told
small.
that what will happen.
So
Yeah,
like lovebirds
small
also.
like lovebird.
Lovebirds also. Okay.
I
So
have
one
seen it.
day, the lovebirds, something, I was giving the food. By mistake, two lovebirds escaped from the cage when I opened. At that fraction of second, this hawk came and captured or snatched both of them and went away. He used this his claws, no, that tandems, what you call for their fingers. So fast it is, no? So fast.
Talents.
Yeah.
Talents.
So talents, and then they don't this, they will use to tear it and pierce it all that. But this is the one talents.
That I don't have a lovebird.
Okay, lovebirds and finches, you have to take care. Okay, another thing, there's a plan and there's a squirrel over there, correct? There's a squirrel over there. So
yes,
these are going to make a food cycle. By looking at the arrow, you can see it. Okay, mouse will be eaten the grass and carrot or whatever it is present. Okay, and who will eat the mouse? Red-tailed hawk also, fox also. Okay, and then
ma'am, what is detritus?
Which one?
And that near the mouth there's a word detritus.
That insects, that is the there are some small insects and things are there. Can you see? Like, have you seen something in yellowish around it? Have you seen some of the worms, greenish color and yellowish color on the plants? Okay, so they are known as so the plants will be eaten by mouse and also this insects and worms. And then mouse can be eaten by the fox. Okay, fox. And it is also after that eating fox or hawk, both of them. After die, they will be decomposed. When they decompose, they become fungi again, and the plants will take the nutrients from this. So there are so many food chain because these all are eating one another. So that is what I showed. Then another example, what you see.
Squirrel.
Yeah, squirrel
No,
is
he's
over
eating
there.
the
Squirrel. Okay. Another
No
one
one is
is
eating them.
squirrel is eating, coming to eat the plants or something like that.
Ma'am,
And
But
the
no one is
scroll a
eating
bit
it. No
down?
one is eating.
Ma'am, can you
Ah,
scroll a bit down?
scavengers will eat the squirrel. You don't know that, scavengers.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is bigger than
The
vulture.
vulture will come and kill it.
Vulture also, and more than vultures, we have big another scavengers
Ma'am,
in
what
the
is
forest.
scavenger?
Scavenger means they will
What
only
scavenger, ma'am?
eat the meat, the birds which only will eat. Okay, vultures
Ma'am?
also will eat the meat, but they sometimes they also will eat some kind of fruits.
Ma'am,
Scavengers means those who are only eating the meat. They are known as,
Ma'am,
not us.
ma'am, scavenger also means like they only eat the dead animals, and not only that, people called hyenas the natural waste
Yeah.
collectors, because
Yes,
they
yes.
eat all the bones of the dead animals.
Yes, that is scavengers. Some of the people, now some English movies we have scavengers, okay? Like that.
Yes,
There are
ma'am.
people for killing brutally, and we call them a scavenger, okay? Some, even the human being, some people are very so cruel. They will just take the people, kill it so brutally. So sometimes we call them as a scavenger. In the movie, we will call them scavenger. Okay? Yes, it's a part of movie. And in English movies, we have a lot of scientific movies like that. Predators 1, Predators 2, like this. Those are eating the flesh and blood and
Ma'am,
after
the
that.
piranha.
Yeah.
Ma'am, there is a
Yes,
movie,
ma'am.
the piranha.
Yes.
Ma'am, but piranhas
That,
are
in
not
that movie,
taking.
ma'am, in that movie, it shows the oldest piranhas, and it shows that piranhas eating the
Yes.
heads of the human.
Piranha, there is a
Ma'am, but
movie. I have
piranha
seen
is
it.
not so cruel,
Piranha,
ma'am.
there is
I
a
have
movie.
seen
Piranhas are
it.
not so cruel.
It shows one man is surfing, then piranhas came and jump and
Yes.
But
So,
piranhas are scared of us.
okay, fine. That is some scientific movies you can see in your English language. Plenty of them.
yeah.
I have seen piranha also. Okay. So now this is another food cycle. You can see fish, correct? Fish. So sunlight, due to the presence of sunlight, algae will be formed. Algae will be eaten by small marine animals which is present in the water, and that will be eaten by fish, and fish is eaten by humans. Again, human will die, and then the process continues. So this is a
Human will die and then.
yes, it is again decomposed.
And then
Decompose into the water, correct? And some people, some creatures which will die in the water, they will decompose, and it will alga can form on the base of decomposed material. So this is another food cycle. All are okay. So you can see the leaves, caterpillar. See the caterpillar. Another primary consumer. Caterpillar is the plants and leaves, and caterpillar eaten by the bird, and bird eaten by fox. Fox after death decomposes. Again, the plants will grow. Another chain over here you can see. Due to sun's energy, grass grows. Grass eaten by zebra. Zebra eaten by lion. And lion after death, it decomposed. And with the presence of sun's energy, by taking the nutrients, decomposed nutrients of the lion,
and again the
again
zebra
plants
will
will
eat.
grow. Yeah, zebra, that's
Zebra
also.
will
So
eat.
that is the continuation. So that means if there is no producer, the plants are the major producer in our life. If there are no plants, no life of human, no life of birds, no life of fish, and no life of
No
anyone.
life of organism.
No life of organism, correct. Why? Only earth has got a human, because earth has a plenty of vegetation. Vegetation means forest, nature, plants, all this part of it. Okay. Yes. Again, I am just showing you so many. Even fish also, there are fishes which will eat the small fish. Do you know? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So sunlight, Microorganism grows, it will be eaten by
Called one
large shark. Large
magnified.
shark eaten tuna. Tuna will mackerel. Mackerel is our chala, no? Okay. And then they will eat the small fish. Then they become after death. They will eat small creatures, and again it will turn into microorganism. Okay.
And large shark eat tuna.
Okay.
Tuna
Large
eat
shark
mackerel.
eat the tuna. Tuna eat mackerel and the small fish. And small fish will turn all the small microorganism which is present in the water. And then after death, this process continue. Okay.
Ma'am, sure the shrimp-like creatures eat the one
Shrimp-like creatures. That is, you will able to see like frogs, small kids, no? You know, frogs, small kids. What you call valmakri. Okay. So that also will be eaten by the fish. Okay. Valmakri. Yes.
And tadpole.
So tattoo. So we completed this chapter, my dear. Okay.
I'm finished.
Yes. So, so I'm going to give you some of the words. You copy down. Some of the questions you need to study for your coming exam. I'll be sending in the WhatsApp also. You have a written test, no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So there are, I think, 5 more minutes. So
I'm not 5 more.
5 more minutes only, no?
And we have 7.
7 minutes. Okay. So what are the things you have to study for written test? You have to read the textbook also, not only your workbook. Workbook answer I will be sending today or by tomorrow. Okay. What I wanted.
Notes also, right?
Yes, notes also. First thing, what are? Sorry. Name the types of animals. Name the types of animals based on feeding habits. All of you write, because some of these questions not there in your workbook. Okay. So I am giving some extra questions to you. You have to learn.
Should we write it now? The answers?
Yeah, write it down. Write it down.
Okay, ma'am.
Name the types of animals based on feeding habits. I'll sending the answers to the questions also in the WhatsApp. Okay. So that you can study. Yeah. Now, define the following terms. All of you write in a lecture note. Till you get my note, you can study, no? Define the following terms. First one, herbivores. Herbivores. Second one, carnivores. Third one, omnivores. And last, what you are going to learn? Food cycle. Food cycle or food web. Okay, you write down this.
Ma'am, should we draw it or just write?
Define the following terms means what? You have to write.
No, ma'am.
Food cycle. Food cycle also I give the definition, no? The plants and animals are eaten or being eaten for food.
Okay, ma'am.
That's one. Okay. Yes.
For definition. Ma'am, I thought we have to do the real cycle.
The question is C. Define the following terms.
Ma'am, when will you send the answers?
Ma'am, after this, what are we going to do, ma'am?
This is for written test. Okay. So there are some questions in the workbook also.
Ma'am, which one will you send? Ma'am, when will you send in the WhatsApp?
Yes. I'm going to send you the workbook answers as well as this extra questions which I give.
Ma'am, you can send it today or tomorrow, ma'am.
That is what. So sometimes if I want to send it today, you can, those who already know this, you can study. That's what I'm writing. Yeah.
These answers should we write by ourselves?
Yes. I will be sending the notes with that. You can You
And
will get the
also for a
answers.
book, I mean this question answer. Name the
You need
types
to
of
study for the written test, these questions, okay?
Oh,
I think I left my mobile in one of the class. I can't see it. Okay, have you completed all of you?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next question, that is third question. Arrange the food chain in order. Arrange the food chain in order. Okay. Yeah. So I'm giving the food chain. Grass,
Ma'am, will you do
rabbit,
for the written test? Will you give the same question itself or different one?
that I will tell you later. Okay. First you write. Grass, rabbit, fox. Then what you call? Microbes. Microbes.
Ma'am, today I was late when I joined. So if you have took attendance, can you mark my name?
Yes, Risa. Morning I have taken your attendance. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So only I am giving now
Ma'am,
because
will
this
you
much
send the
time only.
questions?
More
Ma'am, will you
questions.
send the questions and the answers in the WhatsApp and take screenshot?
Yes. Okay. So you try yourself this. Okay. First you try yourself. Clear. So I am now going to wind up the session. Don't worry, I will sending the questions again, those who came late also. Okay. So others, those who written, you can prepare your answers by yourself. Let us see, and I will be sending by tomorrow. Okay. Okay, children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye
Have a
bye.
nice day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.